Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be trying out another Japanese popping cooking kit, and I'm going to be trying to make this Kracie Popin Cookin crepe kit, I think it's called. And this is also going to be another 2-in-1 video because I'm also going to be making a squishy version of these, just because I think it makes the video a lot more interesting. So yeah, I really hope you enjoy it, and by the way, I'm really excited to try this one because I've never tried this kit before. So yeah, let's just get started. So first what I did was I folded 2 sides of the circle and then I just glued it together like so to make the crepe. And then I just corrected the shape slightly using my scissors. So what I did was I just took the makeup sponge and I just folded it like so, and then you just want to glue it in the centre. So hopefully that makes sense. So now we can move on to the next step. So next what I did was I mixed white and a tiny bit of yellow paint together and I painted the whole thing. So that's what it looks like so far. So now on to the next step. So lastly what I did was I painted on the filling. So I used white puffy paint to paint on some whipped cream, and then I used some red paint for the strawberries and yellow for the bananas. And then I painted on some sprinkles using pink, blue, green and yellow puffy paint. And I just used a dotting tool to paint them on. But you can of course do whatever fillings you want for yours. Oh, and I also painted on a drizzle using brown puffy paint. So now you just want to let this dry and then your squishy will be. So here's what comes inside the box. So you get all of the packets. And you also get this part here, which is like the strawberries, and I think this is where you make the crepes. I'm not really sure. Then you get some more packets, and then this, which I think is a piping bag or something. And this really cute little pink spoon, and you also get the tray, and you also want to keep the packaging as well because it also has the templates that you need to make the crepes with. So let's get started. So first what I did was I cut up all the separate pieces of the tray, as you can see. And then what I did was I filled this tray up with water, and then I just mixed in this big yellow packet, and I just mixed it together using the spoon to make the crepe batter, I think it is. And by the way, I'm just following a video on how to do this because I cannot read Japanese. So now on to the next step. So next what I did was I poured the batter onto this circle tray, and you're supposed to use this little piece here to spread the batter around, but I didn't use that. I just used the spoon to spread it around. And I didn't really mix it that well, so it does look a little bit lumpy, as you can probably tell. But anyways, next what you want to do is you want to microwave this for about 15 seconds. So I'm just going to... So here's what they look like after I took them out of the microwave. And I ended up making a second one because I still had a bit more batter left. And then once they're cooled down, you just want to peel them off of the tray, which wasn't easy because this one, as you can see, didn't come out so well, but that's okay. So now on to the next step. So next what I did was I started making the bananas. So what I did was I just used this little yellow packet and I just poured it into this tray and then just mixed in with 1 scoop of water, and it smells really good. And then what you want to do is you want to take your packaging and you want to form it or shape it into a sausage shape, and then you want to cut it into little banana slices. So I'm just going to do that. So here is what it looks like after I cut it into slices. And it didn't turn out the best, but that's okay. It really wasn't that easy to cut it. But anyways, next what we want to do is want to make the strawberries. So what I did was I just poured in this red packet, and then I poured in 2 scoops of water, and then I just mixed it together. And then what you want to do is you want to take this mould again, and yes, it does have leftover batter on it, and you just want to pour it into these little shapes. So I'm just going to do that. So next what I did was I made the icing, and I just used this blue packet, and then I poured in 4 scoops of water, and then I just mixed it together. And then what you want to do is you want to take one of the piping bags, and by the way, you just want to tear them apart so that way you have 2 bags, and then you just want to pour or scoop the icing into the bag like so. So just like that, and I know it is a bit messy, but that's fine. So I'm just going to finish that. So here is what they look like, and I also did the same thing for the chocolate sauce, as you can see. And I just used this brown packet here to make the chocolate sauce. And I also have the crepes, the bananas and the strawberries. So now we can start making the crepes. So you just want to use this template here on the packaging. So I'm just going to do that. So here is what it looks like so far, and as you can see, I piped on the icing, and again, I know it looks really messy, but I tried my best. And next, what you want to do is you want to put on some strawberries. So I'm just going to put on, I think, just 2 or maybe 3. Oops. And then you want to put on some bananas as well. So just like that. And next, what you want to do is you want to pipe on the chocolate icing. So I'm just going to do that. So here it is after I added on the chocolate icing. And then what you want to do is you want to take your sprinkles and you just want to sprinkle some on like so, which is a little bit fiddly because I'm doing it with one hand. So yeah, just like that. And then what you want to do, or lastly what you want to do is you just want to fold up the edges. So just very carefully. And you also want to do that for the other side as well. So I'm just going to do that. So here is how the final crepes turned out. And I know they came out really bad. It's because the crepes were very delicate, so it wasn't the easiest thing to make. And also here is how my squishy crepe turned out. And I really like how this came out, and I know they look nothing alike, but that's okay. And this is also very squishy. And I also decided to make a jumbo version as well out of memory foam. And I also really like how this one turned out. And this is also very squishy, as you can see. And the strawberries and the bananas are also squishy, as you can see. So that's what they look like. So now we're ready to taste them. Okay, so now I'm going to try them, and I'm going to use the spoon because they are a little bit messy. So here we go. That is really, really tasty. Very sweet as well, and it's really cool because the strawberries and the bananas, like, they actually taste a lot like real strawberries and bananas, which is really cool. Yeah, it's really good. So I really hope you enjoyed this video on watching me make this Kracie Popin Cookin crepe kit. And I also really hope you enjoyed the squishy tutorial on how to make this little mini crepe squishy. And also, please stay tuned for another one of these videos coming soon, because I do have one more popping cooking kit that I'm really excited to try. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!